Alright folks, the Ace Player 9701, and this is Pokemon Blue Episode 3. We are at the moment in Viridian Forest. And in the last episode, if I can recap what happened in the last episode, I called myself a Spearow. I do remember that part of the exercise, because I remember I had to walk through here. So, I thought that he'd be a perfect addition to the team, and he appears to work really well on my team, and I'm really glad he's on my party, because he's really getting through Viridian Forest at the moment, and it is amazing going through Viridian Forest with him, because he never loses. Well, the only Poke you possibly lose to is a Pikachu, but I don't know how many times you can run into Pikachu in here. I've only run into Pikachu like a couple of times, but that's about it. So running into Pikachu probably will not be a problem. So hopefully your Spearow is gonna be useful, and hopefully you get one, because he's really useful against here. And when you start getting to the fourth gym, which happens to be the grass type gym, so for that gym I always need to have a flying type attack Pokemon with me, or I have like a fire type by then, or I have like a I'll get the Ice Beam TM from somebody. You get the Ice Beam TN, I think, from that city, so you might definitely want to use that to your advantage and put it on like a water Pokemon, but I'm getting a little too far ahead. I'm sorry, guys, but I occasionally do that. Yeah, so let's see what this says. I'm leaving Viridian Forest and I'm heading to Pewter City. Alright, I am so ready for Pewter City and a special Pokemon we could touch down some of the bushes on the roadside. Awesome. So I need to look everywhere to get different kinds of Pokemon. Yeah, that's about it. So let's head up north, and we have arrived in Pewter City. And I'm going to stop by the Pokemon Center and heal. Okay, Pewter City. Not quite. I'm not that familiar with this town, so let's explore around. Yes, Pokemon are definitely easier to catch when they are hurt or asleep. And Pokemon learn moves as they grow, obviously. I think there's someone over here. Yeah, let's see what he's doing. Do you know what I'm doing? Yeah, no. No. I'm spraying repel to keep Pokemon out of my garden. Well, I just stepped all up in your garden, man. How do you feel about that? You just got buried into the bottom of society. Pokemon Mart there. Let's see what you would say. I have not checked out the museum. Alright. So this guy's going to direct me to the museum, which I think would be really cool to check out. You have to pay to get in, but it's worth it. Alright, so why not? Why not check out the museum? Even though it's all in color, who cares? I get a child's ticket. Are you kidding me? I'm like 10 years old. I'm not a child. So you can check out these cases. That's an Aerodactyl fossil, a very rare Pokemon, which I believe, if I recall, you are able to actually obtain him in this game. I do not have enough experience with that. I will have to check out whether or not I can obtain him. I think it's a meteorite. Could it possibly be a moonstone? That's a good question. What is so special about this moonstone? Spaceship and just more random people. Yeah, it's your tour of the museum in Pewter City. Hooray! I can go back. No, you need to have a special move to get back. That's exactly what that man was talking about. Was that you need a special move. Nidoran, sit! And since he's an outsider and they got him in trade, he will ignore you. So if you obtain a Pokemon through trade in the game or anywhere else, no, I think it's only outside. I think that's what it is. Your Pokemon will ignore you for some time, and that gets really annoying. Alright, Pewter City Gym, the Rock Slide Bone Trainer. Okay, I need to prepare for the gym. I'm a little weak, so I'm gonna go do some off-screen training. And once I'm done with that, I will show you guys the gym. Peace out. Alright, folks, I'm back after my training. Both Pokemon are up to level 10. So let's go check out the gym. And so as you guys saw, this gym is a rock type gym. So to absolutely annihilate this gym, you will want to have a water or grass type Pokemon. So you could talk to this guy and he'll give you tips and tricks on how to become a champion. So let us allow him to take us to the top. And I want to become the best trainer in the universe. So, for this gym, what you want to do is you want to have a water or a grass type, as I said before. Now, the thing about this gym is that they have absolutely no rock type moves. Absolutely none. But this trainer here, this is what really ticks me off. He has ground type Pokemon. Diglett is a ground type Pokemon, and they're brand new. That's what I like about these things. They give you brand new Pokemon to look at. Like the first two will probably give you new Pokemon to see. I do not remember if the third one gives you anything new to see. I will have to see what happens when I get to the gym. But this is what's really cool, is you get to see newer Pokemon that you have probably never seen before. And it allows you to see, you know, what you're going to see later in the game. Like a Diglett, you're going to see later in the game, and you're going to be like, oh, I want that Pokemon. Not really. I wouldn't take a Diglett for anything. And I'm going to keep Ace out for Sandshrew, because Sandshrew's also a ground type. And Sandshrew's going to have probably higher attack, and he's going to fail with Sand Attack, which is amazing. I like that. Super effective moves, and he doesn't miss that time. So I may miss with Bubble a couple times. Nope, hit on the first try, and Sandshrew's out. And Ace jumps to level 12. Alright. So, let me just say I need to go heal my Pokemon, and then I'll see you guys back here to take on the gym leader. Alright, folks, we're back. Okay, now one thing I recommend before fighting a gym is saving your game. I don't have to worry about that, I've already saved it. So, let's just move along to the gym battle here. So this is Brock, Pewter City Gym Leader. He believes in rock hard defense and determination, and all his Pokemon are rock type. And I would love to challenge you, and I will show you my best just because that's what I have been, because I want to do. I don't know what else. I don't know what other words to say personally, but all right. So he's gonna start with the Geodude, and I think this thing knows two main moves. I know it has Tackle and Defense Curl. I don't know if it's gonna use Defense Curl in this battle, but we'll find out. And Critical Hit. Geodude's out on the flash side. He couldn't even show off his moves. Next is his Onix. I will not change. Now this Onix, it knows the TM that he's going to give you. And that TM, well, he knows Tackle too. With the TM that Brock gives you at the end of this gym is Bide. Let's see if he, yeah, you see he decides to use it. What that move does is that it stores up energy, and if you attack and cause damage on the Pokemon, what it's going to do is he's going to come back with double the amount of damage you did to it. So, if he decides to use that move, hopefully you were the first one to attack before he uses it, but chances are probably not. So, you will probably want to start using moves like Growl and Tail Whip and all that. So, you just received the Boulder Badge, and you'll be able to use the HM Flash outside of battle, which I will be showing you guys later in this walkthrough. So, he is going to give me TM34, which contains a TM that can only be taught once. So, Pick the right Pokemon carefully, and it, as I said, contains Bite. It will absorb damage and then pay it back double. Whew, that's deadly. I'll tell you guys. That could do some damage late in a battle. Alright, so we just obtained our first gem, and I'm going to show you guys that. There it is. The badge. Boulder badge. Alright. And I'm not going to teach the TM to anybody on my party just because it's kind of a waste and it's a pretty bad TM. Okay, before I head to the Pokemon Center, I want to head to the mart in this episode to buy a couple things and see what I need to buy before I head off to a pretty long route. So, I'm going to buy 7 potions. That might seem like overkill, but I kind of need it. I'm gonna need any of these? I might need... Probably not. Not that I know of. I buy 2 antidotes, honestly, because I think antidotes are pretty cool items. And I'll buy 5 Pokeballs. Just because they're Pokeballs and always need to have them handy, and that is it. So yeah, that's just been the Ace 971. Over and